Hi, welcome back to another video. This is still section 1 core beliefs, part 1 core beliefs. This is section 3, my contrarian takes. And for this first question, it's what do I believe about marketing that most people would disagree with? And in my experience, it would be what I say a lot, which is all marketing works. The reason why I say most people disagree with it, because they'll say, okay, yeah, sure, all marketing works, but it doesn't work for me, right? This doesn't work for me. That doesn't work for me. The reason why I say all marketing works is because in almost every single industry, you can find a successful business doing the thing that you suck at, right? You're like, maybe, hey, DM strategies don't work for my business. I could probably find several that their whole business is made off of DM strategies. And then you'd be like, oh, well, okay, but it's not working for me and I can't do master classes or webinars. I tried those that didn't work. Here's a few that do, right? The best example of this I can point to is fitness. Like you can go in the fitness space and literally every type of marketing strategy that's out there is being done successfully by various either gyms themselves, individual coaches, personal trainers, or people selling courses on how to get fit, or even like online digital like coaching, stuff like that, like one-on-one coaching through Zoom or something. Almost every type of marketing I've seen work. I used an example before. There was one client that was doing, DM me, this kind of stuff, and they were doing DM strategy. That worked. I had another one that's booking appointments to do sales calls. That worked. There was another one that was doing low ticket courses and challenges and then upselling them later. That worked. And that's like webinar masterclass to some product. That worked too. Like all of them work, right? You'd be like, well, that's fitness. No, that's all of the industries. It all works in every industry. What you have to figure out is which angle you want to go with based on your offer and what you want to put the work into. This is what I was saying earlier about how you don't want to go with these courses, these coaches, these people come up and say, hey, add this till your business is successful. And that's because when you say you pick DMs where it's like, hey, I'm going to make posts, I'm going to ask people to DM me, or I'm going to DM people that engage with me and try and get them. And you figure that system out for your business and you start working it and you get the sales going, you get a sales team for it, and that's working. Like, I want to expand my business further. Do I just add more money to this? Well, you can to a point. There's usually a cap in every market of you can only spend so much before you sort of hit everybody you can hit, and you're just going to throw more money out the window. This happened with a gentleman I worked in Australia. This sort of thing. He was very successful doing a DM strategy to sales call, and he kept increasing his budget. And I warned him, hey, this is great, but if you don't diversify the type of tactics you're using, you're going to hit the market cap. And he'd already been spending a lot. And he was like, nah, it's fine. Then I talked to him a few weeks after that, and it was like, yeah, what you said is true. So I increased my budget up to this month. And I was like, this is going to be awesome. And after the first week, I was like, I think Eric is right. And after the second week, yeah, he's right. Because all he ended up doing was spending way more, but getting the same number. He could not increase the number of leads because he had hit the market cap. Now, these advertising marketplaces like Meta and stuff, they'll just take your money. They don't care. But you have to pull down because you can spend more, but it doesn't get you more. You're at the top. But that doesn't mean you couldn't change into other directions. Doesn't mean he couldn't start doing like YouTube ads or shorts or direct mail or whatever to bring in more people. And that is one thing that people just have a hard time agreeing with. So it's like you figure out the angle. He's got the DM strategy. Now if somebody comes up and they're like, hey, we'll take your message and we'll put it on all the TVs in the neighborhood. That would probably be very successful for him because he's already ironed out his message. He knows what resonates. He knows the offer that gets people to message him, and he just has to adjust it slightly, put it on a new platform, and you can instantly have more customers, right? This is very much the strategy I say, which is pick one marketing direction to go after. You're going to do master classes, fine. You're going to do call closes, fine. You want to do DM strategy, whatever you want to do. Pick one, get that working. Then you can take that one and you can start altering it to other channels. So now I could do Google with this, I could do YouTube with this, I could do TikTok with this, because I know what they need to hear to get them to come over. And then you can start doing, hey, maybe I can do challenges. Maybe I can do a masterclass. Maybe I can do, you know, free whatever series or low ticket offer to get them into this. Then you can start exploring all of those. Now they may not work right out the gate, and that's because you need to alter the messaging slightly to get that particular channel to work, but everything works. And most people don't agree with me, and that's fine. They're allowed to disagree with me. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'll talk to you soon.